So feral pigs have always been an issue in our area, but after the 2019 and the 2020 drought and then the subsequent rainfall events that came out of that, we've seen a massive increase in pig numbers, and therefore we've seen the impacts of those pigs increase, which has just caused devastating effects across our productivity. G'day, I'm Peter Campbell. We run a family farm here in the western end of the Hunter Valley around Merriwa. We run a mixed enterprise of sheep, cattle, and we crop as well. Pigs specifically have impacted our cropping program heavily in terms of eating crop when it's in the green state, and then coming up to harvest, the flattening of the crops, nesting in crops, just knocking crop down, making it unharvestable, spread of weeds throughout the environment, both in our native country and in our pasture country and through the crop country. And since we've controlled them, we've seen those impacts reduce significantly.
Hi, I'm Jack Feltham, a biosecurity officer based in the Upper Hunter out here at Merriwa. Peter relies a lot on his cropping, and with the cropping the pigs were just knocking it down, flattening all the crops, so he wasn't able to get a good yield off the crops, which is his livelihood and his income. Feral pigs don't have any boundaries. They go wherever they like, whenever they like, so that's why you need a joint program with neighbouring properties.
So working as a group's definitely been more effective. Pigs know no boundaries. They don't see the boundary where I finish and my neighbour starts. So having that cross-tenure approach and using the group as a vehicle for pig control has been really helpful. One of the catalysts for incorporating pigs into our pest animal plan was the threat of FMD, or foot and mouth disease, in Australia.
LLS has supported Peter and his neighbours with issuing pig traps, grain, and also our contract pig trapper, and then we helped out with an aerial shoot as well. It was really obvious on the properties that had done ground control. From the air you could just see a lot fewer number of pigs than places that didn't quite do as much.
You can't just use one method, we have to use a full suite of tools in our toolbox. The coordination of the LLS staff and control programs has been key in order for us to get these numbers of pigs in the environment reduced. They've helped us out with baiting, where to bait, providing traps for us, helping us establish those traps after we've been able to establish pathways where the pigs have been travelling. The LLS staff have been great in coordinating all those processes to come together to culminate in those pigs being removed from the environment.
For landholders that don't know too much about pigs, they can give me a call. I'll come out and run them through what pig sign is, what to look for, do a bit of camera work and actually show them what the pigs are doing and how much damage they're doing to their property. The next step is coordinating a controlled program with all the neighbouring properties so that they're all controlled at the same time over a bigger area, which at the end of the day you kill more pigs.
So after these control mechanisms, both on ground and with the LLS shoots that have taken place, we then got into harvest and rolling those headers into the paddock. We saw far less impacts on our canola and barley, and a big increase in our yields in paddocks that have been known for heavy pig populations. If we hadn't have undertaken these control measures, we would have seen significant decreases in our yield, pig population exploding, disease, weeds, water sources ruined, damage to crops, pastures, the list goes on.
Landholders have a responsibility to manage feral pigs on their property. It's known as a general biosecurity duty.
I'm big on it. People have so got a biosecurity duty, they have to control these pests no matter what it is on their property. It's part of your responsibility as a farmer.